Okay, we got to touch on a subject that's a little off the beaten path. This is not political or family driven or any of that shit. We got to talk about a subject that's off the beaten path because while the numbers that you're getting ready to see here might seem a tad inflated, as somebody that comes from an Italian background, not a pure Italian background, but my grandfather on my mother's side was born in Sicily. My mother's first generation born in America. I was raised with a lot of Italian culture and heritage, and I have Italian blood flowing through my veins. I don't think the number's that inflated, if inflated at all.
I got sent this. This is how many shytes people take per week in Europe. Apparently, we, the Irish, are only taking 2 shytes per week. That's worrying. We do get a bit clogged up, so I sort of believe that. 32 for the British, though. That'll be the beans. Now, here's where I get a bit suspicious. 45 shytes the French are taking. So that's 6 or 7 they're doing every day. I do sort of believe that about the French. I know a lot of that shite is coming out of their mouth. But there's no way the Italians are doing 55 a week on a diet of pasta, not a fucking hope. A lot of people sent me this map, but I just cannot see how anybody has the time to do these kind of numbers. So anyway, if you're planning a holiday, this might be useful information. Maybe you'd like to visit somewhere where you fit in with the culture. I can promise you though, if you come to Ireland and you start eating our cuisine, you probably will start slowing down a bit. If you're planning a bit of tourism, every piece of information helps. That's the end of this important webinar. Follow me. I'm delicious.
I don't know. I mean, I take a minimum of 2 shits before 8 a.m. every day. Sometimes there's a third one in there. But that's a minimum. That's first thing in the AM. Feet hit the floor, throw a t-shirt on, grab my phone, take a shit. That's literally the first thing I do in the morning. About an hour later, round 2. I'm not saying that it's all Italians, and certainly I'm not on the same diet as real Italians in Italy, but I don't know. The number seems pretty goddamn close to me. Can we talk about some of these other places though? Like what's going on with the Scandinavians? Like 8 for the whole week? You guys are processing your food. You guys are like this is like so our dog is on a raw food diet. He eats raw, nothing but raw food. And the only snacks he gets, well, now he gets more table food, but because he's getting older and we're saps. But the only snacks he's historically gotten was a slice of American cheese. Raw food. Because they retain more of their food. There's much less waste and it's healthier for them. That's what's going on here. These motherfuckers are not clogging toilets. You know what I'm saying? These people are almost saving as much money on toilet paper as these people. Look at some of these numbers down here. 3, 3, 8, 4, 1? What? 1? Hold on. 1 is the average number of shits in a week that people in that country take. If 1 is the average, that means that there are at least some people out there going, yeah, I don't take any shits in a week. What do you do with your shit? How much of your food are you fucking retaining? What? I would be a fucking wonder of science there. 1 a week? Man, I'm doing a month's worth of shits before noon then. Because 1. Holy shit. Do you know how fucking backed up? I don't even know how that's possible.